What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are actually picking back up on the carbon fiber hood that we started forever ago. So if you guys didn't know, or if you did know, we did start a carbon fiber hood, just like a DIY wet layout, zero vacuum bagging, zero anything like that. We used epoxy from Michaels, very low budget hood. We're seeing what we can do, what we can make, how it holds up, and if it works. So far we do have a hard product that resembles a Volkswagen Jetta hood. It is not complete. We do have to do some final trimming on the edges here. I do have some other pieces that I have to glue in. These will be the side edges to get a nice 90-degree bend, because when we were doing the wet layout of the carbon fiber, it would not hold a 90-degree bend, or I couldn't manipulate it to do that. Later, I did find out a way to do that. That's how I made these parts, but for version 1 here, we didn't figure that out, so it's gonna be like that, and we're gonna glue those pieces in after the fact. So we do also have to cut this hole. This is going to be just a vent, so we can vent out any heat, and yeah, we are basically done. I'll flip it over and show you guys the bottom side as well in case you haven't seen it. This is the whole bottom side. Where we left off, we were making these reinforcement pieces just to give it some structural rigidity. The carbon fiber alone would not hold its shape very well. So we came through extra carbon little pieces here, wrapped over some it's like conduit, like insulation foam pipe that you get at the hardware store, and basically just wrap that in carbon fiber in a specific shape, however you wanted to do it, and it totally just hardens up the whole thing. So this thing is totally rigid. As it sits right now, it's probably about 10 pounds. Compared to the OEM hood, that is crazy light. I did 3 total layers so far. I might do 1 final layer once I get everything put together, but I think I'm gonna leave it at the 3 and just go max weight savings and kind of YOLO it and see how it holds up. Hopefully it doesn't go flying, but if it does, I don't think it would cause any damage to anything. It'll just be kind of like carbon flying through the air, so whatever. So this piece right here, and it's got a big chunk cut out of it. This thing weighs probably like 50 pounds with everything on it, and yeah, this thing is just considerably lighter than that, so happy about that. Like I said, we do have to cut this inner edge. You can kind of see it, just that final edge has to get cut all the way around, and then we can go ahead, get these guys glued in. We will be drilling holes on the top of this, so glue will rest on this flange here and on the back side, and it'll kind of make it act as like spot welds, like we spot welded it into position here, and then we can go ahead and make the hinge mounts for the mounting to the car. And we will be running hood pins with this, so I'm going to find out some locations on where I want to put the hood pins. Anyway, guys, I'm rambling. So we're gonna go ahead and get the grinder out, get a mask, get some eye protection, and cut out the final lines on the hood, and then we can go ahead and glue those pieces in and be one step closer to getting this thing done. Alright guys, so I went in, took a shower, came back out. I'm not doing any more work on the hood. That was miserable. I was covered in shavings, covered in carbon fiber, so itchy. So I had to take a shower and clean up. But we came back out to kind of eye up what we have to finish. So with the side pieces, I went ahead and actually did drill holes in here. So these things are almost ready to go. I do have to remove, this is all wax on the inside here, so we have to clean those up, get them prepped, get them ready for epoxy, get this top side sanded as well. I did go ahead and sand this bottom piece here where they're going to be sitting on the hood, So they're almost ready to go in. Probably tomorrow we'll go ahead and throw some epoxy down and get these things secured. Same with the other side, same situation. And then once those are in place, we can go ahead, we'll get the hinge all mounted up properly, or the hinge mounting point properly in the right position, and then we can get it mounted up on the car, test fit, and then we'll go ahead and cut this piece out. And since it is such a DIY project, I'm thinking of getting the mesh from Home Depot or Lowe's or Ace Hardware, somewhere local, just to keep it in that DIY spirit. So we'll have stuff that is all available local to us going into this, besides the carbon fiber sheet. So I think that would be cool, and give you guys a little bit of motivation to do this for yourself if you wanted. Show you that it is doable in that situation. So anyway, I think that is basically it. Oh, and hood pins are available locally as well. O'Reilly Auto Parts actually sells them, so we can get those there. They are like the pin through style, kind of like these RC cars. So how these things have the posts with the pins on it, so it would be like that. So doesn't look the best, but I think those ones function the best just because they're kind of foolproof. You're not gonna remove this pin from the hole. It's just not coming out. They do have like those push button looking pins, which look really, really cool, and if they work properly, they're super cool, but I don't know. So anyway, I think that is it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch back up with you in the next video, and let me know what you think of this DIY carbon fiber hood.